It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: 5 killed as plane crashes. An airport official in South Sudan says a cargo plane crash in the capital Juba killed 5 crew members on Tuesday. It was not immediately clear what caused the plane belonging to the Optimum Aviation Limited to crash shortly after takeoff from Juba International Airport en route to Maban County, located in Upper Nile State in the country's north. But it was included that 5 people, including the pilot and crew members, lost their lives, and Airport Director Cole told the Associated Press. He said that 2 Russian nationals and South Sudanese nationals were killed. The chartered Antonov was carrying cargo that included fuel. Also, it was reported lately that a house building actually collapsed in Lagos of recent, where designer warned of tragedy. A scene of a 21-story building that collapsed on Gerard Road, Ikoyi, Lagos on Monday. No fewer than 10 persons were feared dead on Monday when a 21-story building collapsed on Gerard Road in Ikoyi area of Lagos State. As at the time of filing this report, many people were still trapped in the rubble, including the managing director of Fourscore Heights Limited, Mr. Femi Oshibono, who owned the building, and some of his clients and engineers. Punch Metro gathered that the building crumbled around 2 p.m. when workers were on the site. One of the workers who survived the incident, Gabriel Bassi, told one of our correspondents that about 50 persons were still trapped in the rubble. He also said this project 360 Degree was built by Fourscore Homes Limited, and I was trying to plug my phone, and not up to 5 seconds that I left the spot, I saw the building coming down and therefore ran to safety. We have a lot of people trapped in the rubble who we need to bring out. When the incident happened, we brought out 6 dead bodies, and we still have 30 Togolese and Nigerian bricklayers and 4 engineers and 4 other workers. My boss, Mr. Femi, is still trapped in the building. He was on the 18th floor with some of his clients who wanted to buy the building when the incident happened. A resident, Maurice Ashiobi, said the building did not show any sign before it caved in. He also said that when the incident happened, I was the first person to climb the building to the last floor, and I saw corpses. I started calling people to come and rescue others. We recovered 6 dead bodies, rescued 1, while the rest are still under the rubble. The building didn't give any sign, it just came down. We were still working on it. It took an hour before the emergency agency came, and we had brought out dead bodies and rescued 1 person before they came. If I am not mistaken, about 40 persons were on site because we were working at the time, and some people came from Abuja today, Monday, to work. I have many friends still trapped in the building. When the police came, they chased us again and didn't allow us to rescue anyone. Again, if they had allowed us, we would have still rescued more people. An eyewitness, Blessing Feijimi, who lamented about the lack of equipment by the first responders, stated that more people would have been rescued if they were better equipped. He also said that when the incident happened around 1:36 p.m., we started rescuing people, but the security men locked the gate and didn't allow people to enter. We protested and forced our way in. We recovered 4 dead bodies on the last floor and recovered 4 injured persons, but some people are still trapped in the rubble. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, confirmed the deaths of 5 persons, adding that 3 others were rescued. However, the Southwest Coordinator of National Emergency Management Agency, Ibrahim Fani Louis, said 4 corpses were recovered from the building, adding that 4 were rescued. Our correspondent reported that some of the relatives of the victims present at the scene were crying and refused to talk to reporters. Emergency responders at the scene included the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, National Emergency Management Agency, Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, Lagos State Fire Service, Federal Road Safety Corps, Police, Army, and paramedics. The Lagos State government, while reacting to the incident, therefore called for calm among the residents. The State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, in a statement said that rescue agencies were on the ground to save those under the rubble. He also added that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has therefore ordered that a report of the probe will be made public. The State Ministry of Fiscal Planning and Urban Planning Development in a statement on Monday said that investigations are commended to unravel the cause of the collapse. The statement added that the general managers of the Lagos State Building Control Agency and the Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority were on ground to make a summary assessment on the extent of damage to the surrounding structures, if any. Also, the State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat said it was important to cordon off the scene of the incident to facilitate the efforts of professional rescuers and limit casualties. The coordinator, Building Collapse Prevention Guide, Ikoyi Obalende Bola Arinleshere, said in an interview with one of our correspondents that no building of that scale under construction should collapse unless it was pulled down or some explosives were planted to destroy it. So, something went wrong technically. It is likely that some people deliberately tried to cover it up. We only had the structure in place. It suggests a substructural failure. We need to dig deep. The president, Nigerian Institute of Building, Professor Yohana Izam, expressed sadness at the incident and the monumental loss of material resources and human fatalities. There should be a thorough investigation to test the implementation of physical planning and development laws in Lagos and ensure that culprits are heavily sanctioned, he stated. Meanwhile, the company that designed the structure and supervised the construction, Prowess Engineering Limited, said it withdrew from the project in 2020 because it no longer shared the same vision with the owners, Fourscore Limited. The managing director, Prowess Engineering Limited, Muritala Olawale, in a letter to Oshibono on February 20, 2020, said his firm could not guarantee the integrity of the building from anything above the first floor. Olawale, who handled the two other building projects for Oshibono, said his company was withdrawing from the third one because of how the project is being executed. We can't guarantee the integrity of the first two buildings and also the work done up to the fourth floor of the third building supervised by us, provided specifications have been met in terms of the required concrete strength. This we do not have control over, as we do not have the concrete cube test results of each stage of the building till date. Also, note that we are not taking responsibility of any construction errors that may have occurred over time on the project, the letter read in part. Olawale confirmed the authenticity of the letter to Punch Metro on Monday, and therefore it has been so saddening as 10 of